I'm Bryan from Arturia. I'm here with Noise Gate today, here to show you the new DrumBrute Impact. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is enter some steps onto the kick drum. There are various ways that we can do this. Probably the easiest way to start is to just enter your steps. Let's play back and listen to that. Let's do the same on the snare drum, so we can put that on step 5 and 13. We've got our tempo going at 120 BPM. Let's turn that up to 125. You can also enter notes in real time by doing finger drumming. So let's do that on the cowbell. And yet another way to enter notes is by using the roller. So what we'll do on this one is do that on hi-hats, and we can also set the metronome on and turn up or turn down the volume. So what I did there, I was holding down hi-hat and then the time division. So you can see here on the blue lights the time division that we've got going on. If you want to change between instruments without having it play when you push it, you push Shift and select the instrument. On the kick drum here, I've got everything just as a standard step. If I want to accent one of the beats, I push the accent step, and then the beats I would like to accent. So you can hear this on the kick drum. We've got a function here called color. Now what color does, it adds a second layer to that sound. So if you see underneath the instrument in the orange strip, it'll show you what the color functionality does. So if we add color to the kick, it's going to add drive to that step. To do that, simply hold down color and push it on the step. Let's play back and listen to that. So you can hear that the kick drum now has an extra level behind it, which in this case is the drive. You can add that to each of the instruments. You can quickly add some color to the snare drum. So if we do that in orange, it tells me it's going to affect the body. So you can hear that it's got a slightly higher pitch, more body to that. Of course, we've got other functionalities on this. One such thing is distortion. So what we've done with DrumBrute Impact is it's quite an aggressive drum machine. It's got a nice bit of attitude towards it. It's got big, fat, crazy sounds. By adding the distortion onto the top, it just adds a nice little extra bit of grit. You can play around with your level controls to really find that sweet spot as well. One thing is to talk about the sounds. There's a lot of variety of sound that you can do. You can really tweak them. Taking a look at the kick drum, we can play around with the decay and also the pitch. So if you really want to get that sub kick going on. With a snare, you've got two snares here. You can tweak the sounds there quite a bit as well. It's a nice long decay with a nice bit of white noise as well. Snare 2, on the color function, snare 2, you can also turn into a clap. You've got high and low tom, you've got cymbal and cowbell, your closed hi-hats, open the hi-hats, which has got the choke as well. And we've also included an FM drum. You can use that in a percussive sort of way or also in a melodic kind of way. Another feature we've got is polyrhythm, which is quite quick and easy to apply. If you'd like to put polyrhythm on, to enable it, hit Shift and enter polyrhythm. Choose the step or the instrument that you'd like polyrhythm to be on. If you want to choose your last step, simply hit last step, put that to 7 in this case, and let's... So you can see everything else is playing left to right, full 16 steps. The polyrhythm is applied to that to only go into 7 steps, and you can apply this to each individual instrument. So all in all, we've got a very powerful drum machine here with interesting and fun sounds, very quick and easy to use. It can be used with all 64 steps, so 16, 32, 48 or 64. Very fun and easy to use. You've got the roller section, you've got the distortion, 4 individual instrument outputs and the master output. So you can have kick, FM drum, snare and hat all going through external effects units, taking it through pedals or other units. Whole bunch of fun. You've got mute, solo. The color function really adds an extra layer. And it can be synced externally via clock, MIDI, USB and internal mode to use it as the master or the slave. This has been DrumBrute Impact, a new different sounding DrumBrute from Arturia. We would love to hear your thoughts. Comment below and let us know what you think.